It was a contest at the highest level to crown the first undisputed light heavyweight champion of the four-belt era and the first since Roy Jones in 1999, one that was ultimately decided in Beterbiev's favor by majority decision. Coming into the fight, Bivol had looked near enough flawless, sporting a previously spotless professional record. That includes beating Mexican superstar Canelo Alvarez and reigning as WBA champion since 2017. Beterbiev was similarly unbeaten but is such a destructive puncher that no opponent had managed to go to the distance with him before. In the process he had unified the WBO, WBC, and IBF World Championships at 175 pounds, now he is the undisputed light heavyweight king. The unified champion locked onto him, concentrated his focus and advanced. He brought up the pressure fraction by fraction. In the second round he didn't unleash his heavy artillery, but he ground forward regardless, inching ever close as Bivol kept himself on the move. There were warning signs for Bivol in the third round. Beterbiev smacked a right in, a punch that landed with audible force. He must have felt that explosive power, and when Bivol launched his own cross, in an attempt to dissuade Beterbiev, it did not. Instead, the unified champion walked through it to throw again. At the end of the fifth round, Beterbiev threatened again. He drove himself forward to hammer at Bivol. Unsettling him briefly before the bell, he started the next round authoritatively too. Bivol grazed the ropes more often as he backed off. A cross from Beterbiev clipped the top of the WBA titleist's head. Rattled for an instant, Bivol breathed heavily. Beterbiev linked punches together, the left then the right, as Bivol had to go on evasive maneuvers. In the seventh round, Bivol rattled off a combination and stung Beterbiev on the ropes. But that triggered a ferocious response from the unified champion. He burst off the ropes and stayed on Bivol, hammering at him as the WBA titleist, under pressure, had to cover up. In the seventh round, Bivol rattled off a combination and stung Beterbiev on the ropes. But that triggered a ferocious response from the unified champion. He burst off the ropes and stayed on Bivol, hammering at him as the WBA titleist, under pressure, had to cover up. Beterbiev sensed he needed a big finish and came out to find just that in the 11th round. Bivol's punch output came right down. His feet slowed as he covered up beneath a storm of blows from Beterbiev. He boxed his way through the 12th round. It was enough to become the first man to take Beterbiev the distance. But for the judges was not enough to win. One scored the bout level at 114-114, but the other two saw it in Beterbiev's favor 115-113 and 116-112. I feel not bad. I wanted to box more. I don't like this fight, Beterbiev said afterwards. I was a little bit uncomfortable. Of course it was a tough fight. Dmitry is world champion and has better skills than me. I felt uncomfortable, because usually I'm not waiting for the bell.